One of the biggest mistakes people generally make, and I'm guilty of it too, is wishful thinking. You know, like you want something to be true, even if it isn't true. And so you ignore the things that, you ignore the real truth because of what you want to be true. This is a very difficult trap to avoid.
Success teaches you to be humble in life. If you are able to control your mind, you can actually do a lot of things better in life. Because mind is the most powerful thing. We all think it's a physical, I am tired, I can't run more. It's the mind that is telling the body you can't run.
That's right.
The hard work, the discipline, the honesty. It's the mind that is much more stronger. And these are the things that you keep teaching the youngsters.
This is the trap that most of us are in. Most of us know what we could do to change things for the better. And we spend our time and our energy talking ourselves out of doing those things. And the other thing that I convince people of, because this is so true, it's the littlest stuff. The little things make all the difference. And I could spend hours with you explaining the science of confidence and explaining the science of risk and explaining the science behind courage and explaining habit loops and how they get encoded in your brain. You don't need to know any of that because you're not applying for a PhD in psychology. I have done the work, and what I know is that true change comes down to 5-second windows. That moment that you know you need to do something that feels slightly uncomfortable, and your resignation, your excuses, your self-doubt start cranking up in your head, you gotta move.
Please dream big. I'm sorry if the speech is too boring, but I just want to say, dream big. Do not give a break. Keep working hard. Keep working hard. It's okay if someone is laughing at you. It's okay if someone is pulling your leg, pulling you back down. It's okay. You just keep working hard. You just keep looking up at the sky and reach your goals no matter what anyone else says. Because if you cannot protect yourself and dream for yourself, nobody else can. Truly, trust me. I've been there, I've done that, and now I'm in the process of getting there, and I think I'll get there pretty soon. I hope you reach your dreams, you make your dreams come true. Thank you.
When I was a little girl, my father always told me that an Indian woman, when she's young, she's dependent on her father. When she's married, she's dependent on her husband. And when she's a child, when she's old, she's dependent on her son. And I don't want you to be like that. I want you to have independence. I want you to be the master of your destiny. And the only way you can do that is if you are educated and you can stand on your own 2 feet. I was really lucky to have parents like this who gave me opportunities of a great education, who let me do what I wanted. So today, when I'm standing on my own 2 feet, I decided that I was going to work towards women's empowerment in India. And for that, I really have to thank the Lumba Foundation, the United Nations, for giving me an opportunity to give back to society and make a difference. Thank you.
There are 4 things you need to know before you go out into the world. Remember these things and you'll be the best person you can be. First, look at this pencil. We know that in order for it to become a useful pencil, that from time to time, again and again, it's going to have to go through a resharpening. Well, if this pencil could feel, we can imagine how painful that would be. But that's what it takes for it to be a useful pencil. Life is much the same. Painful experiences and challenges come to us all. But it is through these opportunities that we build character and we grow. Second is to keep in mind that we'll be able to correct many of the mistakes you make along the way, just like this eraser. If we learn from our mistakes, they're not mistakes. They're lessons we can use to do better the next time around. And third, just like this pencil, every place where you are used, so to speak, you leave your mark, writing your own story. Think of stumbling blocks as stepping stones and never stop writing. And fourth, always remember, the most important part of you is what's inside.